Hey guys. So with my last video last night, I'm gonna play with my hair, sorry. I've had a day. So the video that I made, guys, yesterday responding to Trisha Paytas's video, I wanted to give some clarification because as I rewatched it, I'm noticing something that I don't think a lot of people talk about, or maybe they do in the mental health community, I'm not sure. But the difference between personalities and alters. Okay? What is an alter personality, versus what is just a normal personality. Okay? I'm not an expert on this, but I've been in therapy for about 5 years now trying to find myself. And recently we have discussed on all that jazz. So I just wanted to share with you guys my story. Now, with our dear friend Trisha here, especially with certain things she was saying in her altar video. When I first made that reaction video, guys, I was heated, and I was very heated, and I'm still angry about it. But I'm also looking at it as something very different. Now, I'm going to do this like how I do my Illuminati live streams. I will split up in the real world, and we can go into different, sections. Now, the one that I really hope she does not do, and I really hope that this truth is not the truth for her, is that she's faking it. All the diagnoses, everything, fake, 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 fake. That's my biggest concern, is if she is faking it. But I don't think she is, honestly. Now, I'll talk to you guys about my story because my personalities are a little bit different. Okay? I named my personalities because they were all up there from childhood. I needed to name something. So I gave them names. Do they represent my mood? No. If I'm angry, I'm angry. If I'm upset, I'm upset. If I'm happy, I'm happy. That's me. But when my personalities come out is when I am triggered. And usually the trigger is from my narcissistic family. That is what will trigger me to go into what? Dissociation. Now, just because you guys, you dissociate does not mean at all that you have DID. Just because you dissociate, you don't have DID, even though it is in the title. For me, my own DID feeling is that I feel like I'm in a separate room, and it doesn't feel real. The world doesn't feel real to me. And then, of course, I will have amnesia sometimes afterwards. I was in a park, lo and behold, all I remember was sitting on the rock, feeling that, oh, I don't feel real feeling. Then all of a sudden, now I'm in my car. That kind of thing. And that was from years and years of neglect and emotional neglect from my family. That is what it is. I'm in therapy trying to correct it. Now, with personalities, the real different thing with them is that with my personalities is if I remember really, oh, got a text. Hold on, guys, really quick. Okay. So how my mind works and how my mind is formed. I don't have a system. I'm just me because I don't got DID. My personalities, I'm all fractured up in here. And what do I mean by that? I'll show you guys something. This is very personal, but you know what? This shows that I am in therapy. This is my image, my portrait of myself. And if you look inside here, you got logic. There's my protectors, my personalities, then the real me on the inside. Right there. That's how I picture my mind inside my head. They are all rooms, all chambers, but the personalities are me. Okay? Trisha named a few of her personalities. I'm going to name a few of mine. My main one that is logical is Sid. He is he's my father, the father type. They had me do your inner self, the inner child in therapy. So hence the reason I think that's why he's here. He's my father figure. He is the logical side. Okay? So if I'm in that stressed state, that's stressed, and I'm like, oh, I can't do it, crying, doubting myself, he's in the back telling me, and I can hear it, telling me everything is going to be okay. Everything is, you can cry, you can get it out of your system, and then guess what? Now you got to do what you got to do. The next personality I have is Frankie. That is the mother character. Well, I don't want to say character, but my other mother side. A very firm person, and he is a he. It's a personality. And then, of course, there's me. There's the little me, the child me, that is way at the back that no one really gets to besides my therapist. And then another one, which is Day, who I gave him another name, short for Davis. So these personalities I named. But the difference is that they're me. Now now in my Trisha Paytas video, I made a connection to it where I said, yo, my personality Hollywood. I used to have a brother figure in my head. The one that would hug me and cuddle me and everything is okay. Now he's not integrated. That's a different word saved for DID diagnosis. I don't have DID. I have complex PTSD. And I can dissociate. So he congealed, or he's formed into me now. Sidious, or Sid, my logical side, always tells me when you are safe, you are healed, we will come together and you will not need us anymore. We will be you. That is the goal. That's my goal. But when I am in extreme stress, when someone is gaslighting me, neglecting me, telling me I'm this, blah, 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 and we're arguing, I actually do get the that sense of self, just that, not sense of self, but dissociation, where I feel like I'm in a separate room. The realness, the situation isn't real. That isn't real. It's something to where it's not real. And I've had one case where Sid, I believe, had to come and talk to one of my parents because I couldn't do it. I was too scared. I was frightened. I just didn't feel like it was real. I couldn't talk. But the thing is, though, I can remember seeing it. I can't hear it. That's the sucky part. That's the amnesia part that comes with dissociation. So when I see people like Trisha not getting into therapy and not doing this kind of stuff right here, that makes me alarmed. Now, guys, if you say, oh, you're trying to pretend this, no. I have stacks of paperwork from my therapy. Stacks, including codependency. We have codependency. We have complex PTSD. We have self-difference in the matter in relationships of the family. I have everything. These are all paperworks that I've worked on, all filled out, all have done with my therapist. This is what our friend needs to be doing. It's not that hard. I go every single week and I actually enjoy it. But what I want to get to you guys at, and this is not for attention, this is something that I do want to bring up because another person in my comment section, we kind of agreed that, I don't think this is talked about too often. People think, oh, you dissociate, okay, DID. Dissociation can happen to anybody. It really can. But what I don't think is cool at all, and I'm going to restate this, and I was very kind of bothered when I saw her do this, is that to me it seemed like bad acting. It just seemed that way. And I can't get that image out of my head. I can't. As someone who does have personalities, who is working on herself, trying to congeal all them together to make a whole entire person, that took about 5 years to even get one of them, the brother one, to get up there and to actually, now I don't hear him no more. Why? I think honestly when I realized that I needed to leave this situation, this building, the one that I'm currently in right now, which will be done eventually, we were good. And I do not hear him anymore. So that to me shows that he is me. The personality is now meshing with me, like the goal that I am doing in therapy. So I just want to make people aware of this topic. You can have fragments in your mind. Does that equal DID? No, it doesn't. What I saw on Trisha's video, was just a personality that I don't think she could really say what she wanted to say. She couldn't say it. She couldn't say, well, you know what, screw you guys and blah, blah. She couldn't say that. So she used her personality to say that to us. Now, I want to give her the full benefit of the doubt here and say that there's mental illness there. But I've seen her on Shane Dawson's podcast saying that she plays a character, that she does. I just want to make people aware of this particular topic, and maybe someone who is, trained in this. I commented on a few people's videos who are bigger, influencers than me that can explain it better. Because these fragments, I don't even, I do question if she has these fragments from what I've seen. I don't know. But I want to talk about me here on this one. So for anyone who is dealing with this, I highly recommend you get into therapy, okay? It may seem very scary. It may seem scary, but I promise you, it will work. It will do your things. You're going to have, now for me, I wrote down every single traumatic incident that's ever taken place. And this is a Horcrux for me. Get a book and do some art therapy. That's helped me out a lot, is art therapy. The other book that I took a screenshot inside the title for you guys is Today I Affirm, a journal that nurtures self-care. And that was something that I am still working on. I nurture self-care. But honestly, I think if more people did this kind of book, it would help. For instance, it's what your emotional cluster is causing chaos in your life. And it's just quick questions. And then, of course, you have your daily, what is it called, journal entry, which is Dear Self, a note to yourself. I'm just going to use a blank page because mine has stuff. But yeah, a note to self. And you can do it every single day. Now, of course, we have affirmations in this book as well. I got this from 5 and Below. You can go and look it up. It's by Andrew McNeil, and it's this one. This is a really good book. When you fill it out, it's a journal. It makes you aware of yourself. And I think that our friend Trish might need some of this. So I highly recommend this book right here to anyone who is doing that. If you feel that you are dealing with a fragmented past, or I don't even know the terminology, guys, because honestly, I'm trying to work on just me. I'm bad, guys, at explaining certain topics, and especially a topic like this one that I am kind of afraid to put out there because it does sound a little off, but I'm normal. It's just from traumatic events. So I wanted to make people aware that there are fragments that can happen. You can have fragmented personalities and it not be DID. It not be BI or DID. Okay? If you feel you do have these, I always say this, diagnose. I am not self-diagnosed here. This is not self-diagnosed with me. By any means, this here was given to me by a therapist. All of this stuff, besides the 2 books I shown you, were given to me by a therapist. Okay? And of course, we have building better boundaries, all this kind of stuff. Now, this is what I really want people to understand, is that therapy works. This helps me immensely. I don't have the brother figure in my head who always has to defend me. Him and me are now like that. But the one thing I'm trying to get out to everyone is that I name the personalities. I named them. They didn't just come to me. I didn't just shut out and then appear. I do dissociate. I have these kind of traits. But for anyone who is dealing with this, therapy will help you. I can't even praise it. I love therapy so much. It helps me tremendously. And I really do hope that it can help any of you guys. So that there is a little bit of my own personal stuff. I don't want to go too far into it. I just wanted to show you guys the fragmentation that can happen. And can you be fragmented? Yes. Can you have personalities? Yes. Does it equal DID? No. There's a big criteria for that. A big, big criteria. And it's just for me that when I get triggered, the personalities, my father figure, my mother figure, me, and I don't hear my brother anymore. So there's just 3 people in there. or sorry, day. There's four. There's 4 people I listen to. Okay? And they are me. Just like when I dissociated and I was saying something I told the person, sorry, I know I was talking to you, but I don't remember what I was talking to you about. It happens. So to anyone dealing with this, please, 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 please get some help. It's not bad. It's not scary. It'll help you. Trust me. It will. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and please be respectful, because I don't want to get triggered myself, because I do have a past and some of it's not nice. So I don't want to get triggered myself. I know putting this out there, people are either going to say, oh, another Trisha Paytas trying to get limelight. No. I want to make people aware that this stuff does occur, because I don't think it's talked about. And I get now where Dissociated says this is a stigma, like a Hollywood thing. And really, it's kind of normal. It's like the voice in your own head when, telling you right from wrong. Only with me, I got 4 different ones in there. And they'll all come together when I'm done. But it is not DID. That is very different. Okay? And this is my own personal experience with my personalities. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to state this again. Please, please, if you feel you are fragmented and you have trauma and you have complex PTSD like me, or you feel that then please, by all means, hit a girl up and, go into therapy. Okay? I just hope that, this is my own experiences. I'm not trying to get limelight here. I just want people to know that you can have fragments, you can dissociate, and you can do that and not have DID. It's not DID at all. And the ending portion of this is to Trisha, because I know you watched the videos. You used the word shell that another person, made a message to you. You used some stuff saying there's no medications, and I know that's something I said. So I know you watched this. Stop it. That's all I'm going to say. And if you have mental illness, borderlines, I'm not getting on you for that one. But these personalities need to be taken care of. And the only way, Trisha, my dear, you're going to do that is if you sit down with the bread and butter and you do it. And guaranteed, when you're better, the stressors are gone, those personalities, you will not hear them anymore. Guarantee it. They'll become you. So, okay. Bye, guys. Love you all so much. Please don't make fun of me for this one. I am a little nervous. I'm nervous about this. But it's, if anyone can relate to this, hey, at least I'm not alone. That's all I can say. Love you guys so much. Bye-bye.